My dear, on April 16th, your mask falls. I'll finally show them what loving you truly cost me. You fooled the world, but not the one who held your darkness in silence. April 16th isn't revenge, it's liberation from the version of me you buried. You painted me insane, but I was just silent while bleeding truth. On April 16th, they'll meet the villain dressed as my lover. You taught me love, then used it like a weapon. The world loved your smile. I survived your shadow. I begged for love. You gifted me performance. April 16th, I unshackle your lies from my throat. I loved you deeply. You used my depth to drown me. They'll ask why I'm cold. I'll show them your fire. You never loved me. You rehearsed me. You wore my softness like armor. Now you'll wear my silence like a curse. I kissed the devil and called him mine. You turned my loyalty into leverage. April 16th. The ghost you created speaks. I was your diary. You used every word against me. I'll no longer protect the poison I once drank for love. You broke my heart, not my voice. They'll know the real you through the scars you left on me. You gaslit a volcano. Now watch me erupt. The truth doesn't need revenge. It just needs a date. April 16th. I don't expose you, I free me. You played me like a song, I became the silence that deafens. No spell you cast can undo what I now see. I loved your potential. You weaponized it. You wore my trust like a costume. When I scream, it won't be anger. It'll be release. You taught me how to disappear. Now I return as thunder. You wanted to be adored. You should have stayed honest. April 16th isn't the end. It's my rebirth. You turned my love into a mirror for your ego. The world may believe you, but my silence knows better. I'll never protect what broke me again. You made me doubt myself. Now I make you visible. My absence was my first warning. April 16th is the last. You played victim. I played silent. That's over. I'm not bitter. I'm finally honest. I begged you to stop. Now I'm unstoppable. You'll watch me shine with the light you tried to steal. April 16th. The funeral of the version of me who loved you. You lied with poetry. I'll tell the truth with fire. You wore your charm like armor. I see the cracks now. I was your soul's safe place. You made mine unsafe. I saw the divine in you. You saw a mirror. You rewrote history. I'll reread it out loud. You told half-truths. I lived the whole hurt. You killed the dream. I'm resurrecting reality. I watched you play innocent with my blood on your hands. I wanted peace. You wanted power. I built a home in you. You set it on fire. April 16th. The day I stop apologizing for surviving you. You left me speechless, now I choose the loudest silence. You'll finally meet the version of me you created. You tried to erase me, now I'm the headline. I won't scream, I'll shine. That's louder. You shaped me in silence. I'll reveal you in sound. I gave you my all. You kept score. You dressed betrayal as love. I whispered devotion. You screamed deception. April 16th is not revenge, it's resurrection. You buried me. Now I'm soil no more. You paraded kindness. I nursed cruelty. You won't recognize me anymore. And that's justice. I was loyal. You were strategic. April 16th. The end of your script. You were my universe. I was your stage. You bruised me in ways flowers can't cover. I gave you heaven. You taught me hell. You rehearsed love. I lived it. I saved every wound like evidence. I was the secret you paired, not the lover you needed. You can't outrun the mirror I've become. My silence was protection. Yours was manipulation. You pretended to love. I loved despite the pretending. You told stories. I survived chapters. You'll regret what I remember. You gifted me a grave. I'll gift you a spotlight. You were never misunderstood. You were just revealed too late. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. I offered you light. You dimmed me with shadows. You wore innocence like perfume, sweet from afar, toxic up close. Your lies were louder than my cries. I stitched wounds while you rehearsed your next betrayal. You seduced the world. I carried the aftermath. I hid your truth for peace. Now I speak for mine. You cast the spell, I broke the silence. You left fingerprints on my spirit. I screamed in silence. You performed in crowds. I gave warnings. You mistook them for weakness. You bathed in praise. I drowned in pain. April 16th. I become unhideable. You sharpened your charm on my trust. My truth won't be pretty, but it will be mine. I was your proof of innocence. No more. You wrote the story. I hold the ending. You loved control. I love clarity. I was your alibi. Now I'm your evidence. You lit the match. I lit the truth. You looked like healing. You felt like harm.